All right, everybody. Okay, everybody. This is the setup of the Dragoon, in case you're playing one and you're frustrated with this quest called
Whatever
Worthy
this is
of.
called.
Where I was, I see you up there underneath. It's called Worthy of His Back. And this was the first character you ever played, right?
That's correct.
How long has it been since you played the Dragoon?
Mm, it's been a minute. It'll be entertaining to watch, I promise. Okay. Warm wind thrust delivers an attack to all enemies in a straight line. Be marginally useful, I guess. Unassignable. Okay, this is all the stuff that changes when you get your dragon stuff. Okay. All right. Well, I think
Now, do you
that's.
use a programmable keyboard or just a regular old keyboard?
I'm on a laptop right now, so all I've done is set my key bindings. And it's because, as you're aware, WASD moves your character.
Yep.
I've got auto run set on. Uh, oh, actually, I haven't set my auto run yet. Let me see. Move left, move right. Off on auto run. Okay, so I'm just going to set this to a mouse key. And I'm going to go to shortcuts because if there's a way that I can, um, there's a way that I can execute some of these things without clicking them, that would be preferred. There will be a little bit of key clicking because I just don't remember what I don't remember, but
Yep.
it'll be fun. But yeah, in regards to the hotbar, so WASD, pretty conventional MMO keys to move. When you get into the hotbar, I want everything to be something that I can access. So the frequent stuff I'm going to be mashing all the times. My first starting combo is going to probably be 1, 2, 4, 5, and that's because I want to increase the damage dealt by 10%, which is a 30-second duration.
Mm-hmm.
So I set that combo up. In this combo's off of that, so this will do a damage over time, and then my repeated combos are going to be the ones that hit harder. So what I have to remind myself is some of these things hit harder depending on where you are. So standard damage, Grand Spanking Claw. Okay, nothing crazy there. True Thrust. So this one, for instance, if you're at the target's rear, it hits harder. So
All
see
right.
how it says combat combo potency and rear combo potency?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So let's see, what is... Go attack something really quick. 1, 2, okay, F. Let's see. Okay, then 4, then 5, R.
Well, you took care of that guy in fine fashion.
Yep, pretty
So,
pretty quick.
so
Yeah, let's
before
give it a roll.
before you go in, for anybody who's playing the Dragoon that like me that has complained, and which is why you're helping me with the mechanics here. Can you just go through the first bar? What do we have as a layout for those people who may want to lay it out now that they saw you like really kill that thing really quickly? Maybe they'll reevaluate their toolbar. So what do you have at number one all the way through to the end?
All right, so we'll start with the single target rotation. So the single target rotation always starts with True Thrust, and then Vorpal Thrust, and then you've got two decision trees. So the thing that you actually showed me is actually really beneficial. So let me bring that back up because that kind of spells this stuff out.
So you were in
This,
the actions right now. For those who might have missed it, you'll
yep,
notice that there's these two icons down in the lower right, and you may be used to looking at it that way. But if you click that second one, you'll actually see the chain of events between the commands.
yep. So you can start rationalizing how you're going to attack the people and kind of the things that are going to combo off of the other things. So when I go to lay this out, for instance, you could see that this move is the start of a decision tree, which then goes to 2 and 4. And the first decision you have to make is, okay, how am I going to decide what I'm going to do first? So you look at the decision tree. This thing is going to hit with a potency of 130, and it's going to be a 280 off of this. So you say to yourself, okay, well, I'm always going to combo that off of this. This is going to be 280. You'll notice that this one's a little bit less. However, if you use this, it creates an effect on the target that says you're going to deal an additional 10%. So you want to get that effect up so you can get the benefit of additional damage, because as you complete this rotation, this is going to do a damage over time and finish with a rear potency of 300. So if you're positioning, you're going to try to be behind the target. Obviously, a lot easier to do if you're not in something solo related. If you're in a dungeon or something, you'll be able to be at the opposite side of the tank and such the target, and you can prioritize that damage based on positioning. And then we're going to start that rotation again, except now we're going to have the 10% for 30 seconds. And we're going to have a damage over time for 30 seconds, which means I'm probably going to end up going through this 1 or 2 times afterwards to repeat, because these hit harder, as you can see. So like if you were really concerned and you thought this was really difficult, as you originally go through the game and you start getting all these techniques, you notice that, level 1 and level 4, these open up pretty quickly. So you're going to be doing this for a long time, 1-4, 1-4, 1-4. Then as you get up a little bit, it's going to be, 1 in this. And then once that's active, you'll be going 1-4, 1-4, 1-4, 1-4. So for what it's worth, this class gets a lot more interesting as you become a Dragoon and you start getting your jumps and all of that other wonderful stuff. And the rotations are a lot more gratifying as well. You'll notice when we start kind of going through this, there is this effect where I'm going to do moves, and if I do the combos appropriately, it's going to fill this gauge up, and that's going to open up additional moves. So things are going to get kind of crazy pretty quick. So it might almost be easy to kind of show you and try to like comment on what I'm doing and as I'm doing it. And that way you can kind of get like a live theme park experience. I'll showcase at least some of this stuff. So this jump, for instance, if I continue down that screen that we had on the side, I basically have an elusive jump, which is what I consider to be a defensive move or a really bad move if you're not aware of your environment. And the benefit of this is when you use it, you actually flip back. So consider it like movement and utility. If you're standing in something bad and you need to get out of it really quick, that's fine. That move can get you in trouble if you're in a room that doesn't have guardrails, so you could kick yourself off the cliffs and stuff for a really good time.
Yeah.
And then you've got your AoE combos. If I go up to this guy, I'll close my distance and I'll play with the AoE. So I got that. Okay. C, E, Q. Okay. And then that's interesting. So that actually brings you to one of the main rotations again. So let's see. Delivers an attack with potency. Okay. So I think I feel pretty good with this. These things you're going to want to use to do some hefty damage. There's a Mirage Dive as well, but there's an AoE jump. There's other jumps that will allow you to get to the target, hit it, and then kind of hop back to where you were. This one's a jump that allows you to come down on the guy and create an AoE explosion. Then you get like some single target throws and whatnot.
Now you've played this particular MSQ quest a long time ago, so you're going to be doing this. It's been many years since you've done it. This is one of those things that people are complaining about, and we'll get to the action here in a second, is that you get in there and there's so many mechanics.
All right. Well, hey, I might not get this in one shot, but we're going to certainly give it a go. And
all right,
what I'm looking to do in my first attempt or many attempts after this is just get the muscle memory up to the combos I need to do, so I could focus more heavily on my environment. Let's see, jump. So you can see that I already messed up the rotation that I was trying to do. which I don't even know if you realize that or not, but it's like I've already... So, like, you could see that I'm already very invested in getting next to where she is. I'm not going to let her get far away from me at all.
Yep. She does a lot of orange placements on the ground.
Okay, so we're going to quickly go over here.
Yeah, there is an opening over there, so when you get that, don't freak.
All right, do another jump. Okay, let's do the Mirage Dive. Okay, now for this, I'm just going to watch the room here and put a little damage on. Just let it go through the room. All right, so we're going to do... Get out of here. What are you doing? Friggin' running away from me. For this. Oh yeah, I gotta lock this. I almost dragged the key right off the...
Yeah, I did that recently.
Okay,
and,
here we go. Fun times. Okay, Mirage Dive.
So the dragon lit up.
Yep. So I'm cycling the rotations now, and I'm trying to maximize that. Yeah, right. Get out of here.
Yeah, this is going to be that
you know.
pie chart.
So you see how I'm just using the W key to kind of strafe around because I anticipate that she's going to be goofing around like this. So check this out. So this is going to basically go this way. So I'm going to back up. Come on, you peckerhead. Freaking stupid. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got out of it. Okay. She's gonna get her number. Oop. If I like hit the right keys, that is. Okay. Okay, so remember the thing we were talking about yesterday? So this cloud is right behind me. It's gonna run in a circle because I don't remember what this does. Ooh. Okay, so now it's gonna kick me over this. Watch this. See how it's directly to my back? That's how you do that mechanic.
But you're not over the orange, so you're not going to take more damage.
Correct. Your goal is to basically position yourself in a way. Oh, the fun time. Okay. So this is the first thing that went up, so I'm going to stand. That's all there is to that. So let's see. Up. We've only just begun. So is this where she starts freaking?
Begun.
Is this where she's going to start freaking out?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. So this is the hardest part of the fight, I believe. We'll see.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
not
going to
that
be a
part, not that
mechanic
part.
repeat. Yeah, so there's a mechanic repeat where you saw that earlier, and then she's going to have the pie chart again. You saw this earlier. She just cycles through this one time, and then the finale. The whole thing is around 5 minutes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close distance. Oh. Okay. Big damage. She got a little bit. see.
One of the tricks here also that I've seen is you're going after the red ones instead of the blue ones, but the red ones apparently are the ones that will provide her more recharge power.
Yes, I might be a little bit slow here, so
Yep.
I don't know how this is going to go.
Well, you haven't done this in a couple of years, so take your time. You're doing awesome. You're doing much better than me.
Well, that's GG's.
So you notice on the screen it says Venat's ether. If that gets to 100%, don't
You're
think just
doomed.
because you're just because you got to this point and you're seeing this animation, you're like, oh, like all the other ones, I'm out of it. I beat it. No, what she's
No,
going
if
to
it,
do is
yeah.
she's going to load up and just give you an enema. And you go from 41,000, she's going to give you 1,000,000,000 damage, and you're going to die. And then you got to do it all over again.
I mean, dude, it's so much fun. That's how I did on freaking normal, by the way.
Yeah,
So
that's
now
really
these.
impressive.
Whee!
So remember, just if you're doing it again, we showed you what it's like to fail. If you fail a couple of times or a bunch of times like me, don't feel bad. It's just knowing the mechanics. And for me, it was the end game. It wasn't even this part because you get to her, you always get behind her. She's going to fill up the entire world with orange. You want to be behind her. Then
Yeah,
she's going to jump back to the middle, and then you're going to have to jump to her. You did awesome on normal.
yeah, I think if I could have done it a couple more times on normal, I probably could have got it. But the goal is just to get through it. So, well, don't do that. That's an example of how that. That's an example of how that move can get you into trouble.
It was pretty forgiving, though. So you want to get out of the way of those arrows. Then you
Yeah,
have
I'll
the razor
push
blades
a little
coming
bit
in.
because I'm not worried about this.
Those razor blades, if you get stuck in there, they'll kill you. One thing I didn't do is observe the position of those razor blade circles. And that was really a good key that you gave me yesterday, is to just look up and watch them progress forward and stay the hell out of the way. I was running around the outside circle into harm's way.
Yeah, and it will punish you. I mean, if you decide that you want to ignore some stuff, it will hurt. Let's see. Let's boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we're gonna go like this.
This is going to be the pie chart AoE.
Oh, it's going a different way this time.
Yeah, that's weird. Never saw it do that.
Okay.
Well, the was.
I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna let this thing hit me because I don't feel like running out of range. So I'm just gonna.
You're really pumping a lot of damage on her, where I've never really had much luck doing that. So the way you set the keys up were really good.
Yep.
Really well explained too.
Get a life back. Oh, dude, I am cranking.
Yeah, you're really. I wonder if it's possible to actually kill her.
It could be. Just get good. Oh shit. Okay, I have to reorganize that key after this attempt. The end is near. Wow, you're not kidding though. I'm cranking damage like crazy.
You are really I've never seen anybody crank that much damage like this. I don't even want to say it. Do it.
That's it, man. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Wow. Oh, wait, what are you doing? What is this? Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I should have just stayed on her. I probably could have killed her.
Oh, you almost had her. You almost had her. Oh, my.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You guys are donezo now. Oh, these things have way less life now. We're good now. Yeah, get out of here. What are you doing? So, like, I almost don't care about these pools because I'm more concerned about these things getting to her.
Yeah. Totally get that. You have so much activity on the ground, and your goal is to get these balls all annihilated so she doesn't absorb them.
Well, I just fucking failed that.
All right.
I mean, it's easy. You just hit keys and you win. Like that's as easy as it is. And easy peasy, right? Okay. Bam. That's better. Is she gonna do any more bullshit? Or is
I think she's done. She's going to chain you, and then the last part, I think you may have beat her. Not only did you almost kill her,
I almost killed her. I almost pushed that before the phase. I think if I focused a little bit more on my rotation and getting out of some of that yellow, I could have actually pushed that phase before it even happened.
I think you could have killed her.
Yep.
Which I haven't really seen anybody else do. You're going to have life left. You do.
Yep. I have life left.
And that is how it's done. Oh my goodness. And you made it look so easy compared to the 30 deaths and all the people out on YouTube channels that have said, this can't be beat. Not only did you crush her and almost kill her, you showed everybody how to do it with a Dragoon.
Yep. I mean, we're doing this for the glory of pushing the MSQ, and the reality is this. It's like you might say, okay, well, you didn't do it on normal. Yeah, that's all fine and good. I could have done another several attempts to kind of improve and push a harder difficulty. But if your intent is just to get through the game and have fun and observe the story and everything, don't be a superhero. Just make it easier on yourself. As you can see, going from normal to very easy, I was able to tactically kill those orbs a lot faster because they have a lot less life. And as such, they die much faster, which allows you to control that phase perfectly.
Thanks for watching.